Video games have been a big part of our culture since their mainstream arrival in the 1980s. Some games you've probably heard of are Mario, Minecraft, and The Legend of Zelda, but there is one game that I didn't list, one that I find twice as popular than the three that I previously mentioned, Pokemon. Yes, that's Pokemon. Yes, that's Pokemon. Okay, this can stop now. I'm afraid of what might come next. Anyway, Pokemon is one of the top grossing video game franchises of all time, so it's no surprise that you've probably heard of it before. It established a name for itself not just in the video game market, but in the television, book, and trading card businesses as well. I know all this because I have been a fan of this franchise for years. Instead of going crazy over an Aaron Judge baseball card, I'll instead be flipping out over a secret rare Mewtwo GX. But wow, look at the time. It's time for me to take the trash out.
Oh my god! It's a different color!
Wow, now that was something. I usually don't react like that when I see something of a different color. Okay, back to playing my game now. Shiny! Yes! There, yeah! Okay, I get it. I'm a hypocrite. But let me explain myself. If you were listening carefully, you would have heard me shout out, Shiny! But Ryan, what's a Shiny? A Shiny is a Pokemon that has a different color scheme than its original design. For example, look at the garbage bag Pokemon Trubbish. Now compare it to the Shiny Trubbish. As you can see, they're the same Pokemon, but just different colors. Shinies have been in existence since November 21st, 1999, when Pokemon Gold and Silver hit the shelves. These games were revolutionary to the game series because they introduced color. That's right, every city, character, and Pokemon that was once in black and white was now colorized. Pokemon such as the water and flying type Gyarados can be as blue as the ocean. Wait, hold on. Why is this one red? This is a shiny Gyarados, and the player was able to get one in Gold and Silver. If it wasn't for this red Gyarados, many players of the game wouldn't truly understand what a shiny Pokemon is. The only catch to a shiny Pokemon are that they are extremely rare. Finding one can be like finding Waldo in a Where's Waldo puzzle. It sounds easy, but it's not. I mean, how hard can it possibly be? 1 out of 4,096. What? Yeah, those are the odds of finding a shiny at the moment. Before 2013, the odds of finding one were 1 out of 8,192. That's why the feeling when you encounter one is so exhilarating because of how you've surpassed the odds. This satisfaction is what started shiny hunting. Shiny hunting is exactly as it suggests itself to be. It's hunting for shiny Pokemon. There are several methods that can be used to find shinies, some even being able to increase the odds of finding one. The most common shiny hunting methods are doing random encounters and soft resetting. In random encounter hunting, the way to find a shiny Pokemon is to encounter Pokemon after Pokemon until a shiny is encountered. Soft resetting is a little different. Soft resetting is best used when trying to hunt for Pokemon that you can only encounter once, such as starters or legendaries. There are different ways to soft reset depending on what console the game is being played on. If the Pokemon game was made for any of the Game Boy consoles, the soft resetting commands would be A, B, Start, and Select. If the game was made for the DS, the soft resetting commands would be both Back Bumpers, Start, and Select. If the game was made for the 3DS, the soft resetting commands would be both Back Bumpers and either Start or Select. These hunting methods don't increase the odds of finding a shiny. Whatever method is used to find a shiny all depends on the preferences of the shiny hunter. Some may prefer to go for something fast or easy, while others might want to take more of a challenge in finding one. A major way that shiny hunters can increase their shiny odds is if they obtain the shiny charm. This item was given to the player if they completed their Pokédex. This would mean that every Pokemon in the game was caught by the player. How the shiny charm works is that once it is in your possession, the chances of encountering a shiny are tripled from their original odds. So instead of the odds being 1 in 4,096, there are 1 in 1,365. All shiny hunters strive to receiving their shiny charm because the higher the odds, the more possible shinies that they could obtain. Now that I talked about what shiny hunting is, it's time for me to talk about what makes shiny hunting the shiny hunters. Shiny hunting wouldn't be possible if it weren't for the people that actually devote hours of their lives trying to find fictional monsters. Thanks to streaming platforms such as YouTube and Twitch, many shiny hunters can record themselves hunting and finding shinies for both entertainment and monetization. That's right, you can get the big bucks when shiny hunting. Imagine driving up to your high school reunion in your Ferrari with your supermodel wife and being like, "Yeah, I'm a shiny hunter." All jokes aside, I find that mainstream shiny hunters are important in building the shiny hunting community. Some of the largest shiny hunting streamers are Jubilee Base, SMK Gaming 05, the Supreme Arcanines, and the Shiny King himself, A-Drive. Watch this clip of A-Drive finding a shiny Pokemon.
Things like that. And oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! No way! No way! No! 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 Dude! No way! Oh my god!
A-Drive found a rare shiny, and his reaction was there to back that up. Let this be an example to you on how shiny hunters entertain their audiences. Before he found the shiny, A-Drive was talking to his audience, an act that will entertain them because they have something else to do now, instead of watching him press buttons for hours. Then, when he found the shiny, he reacted. He started screaming and laughing because of the sudden surprise of finding a shiny that quickly with such high odds. If you saw the encounter box at the right of the screen, you would have seen A-Drive have 106 encounters recorded for the shiny with odds at a 4,096. Showing your emotions in such a way like that can have an impact on the viewer because they can start to feel like him too. Just like him, I jumped out of my seat when I first saw that shiny. What I'm trying to get at is that A-Drive is really good at entertaining, and that's what makes him and other shiny hunters so successful. Shiny hunting has come a long way since its beginning, and it's all thanks to the shiny hunting community. In fact, shinies were never originally called shinies. It was the community that started using the term because all shinies sparkled when they entered battle. They influenced Game Freak into adding the title shinies into their games. This goes to show that when something has a large backing, more will fall into it. Just look at me. I first got into shiny hunting by watching A-Drive and talking to my friends who are already shiny hunting. All I have to say is that it's a great hobby to do when you just want time to fly by. So grab a game and give it a try. Oh my god, this is a different color. No, no, no.